Alright, don't know when this replay is going to go away, but I like this. This is Spright, Runick against Sky Striker. This is my draw cards turbo deck list. Thought this was a fun duel. I think my opponent drew insanely well, but in the end I was luckier. I mean, more skilled. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this takes 10,000 years in a replay. But we're gonna draw a card. 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 The whole idea is we want to get to our interaction, draw as many cards as possible, you know, jockeying. So right here we're of course primarily looking for Engage or Whale Anchor. Boom, Engage. Perfect. Drawing Ray Rose is generally bad, shocking. Because we're looking for our interaction with our opponent. But we can guarantee at least one more Windwanker. And the hand's going to be discarded due to Into the Void. Alright, so we have a good amount of interaction, and we have linkage for weird scenarios. Alright, so at this point, I know it's Spright, and I know it's Runick Spright, because Runick Spright is the only version I've seen playing Hyperia. Which is why we're not bothering to Widow Anchor this. I'm not going to Widow Anchor draw one card. I wouldn't negate Upstart Goblin. So we're going to normal Spright Blue. I do negate this with the idea that them being able to get to specific negates is too annoying to deal with, essentially. I can't stop everything, obviously, but I should clarify, for the Runick Spright thing, the reason is normally I'd be excited to steal a Runick's normal summon. The main issue is with Runick Spright, especially when they're getting Prio. I'm expecting those, they essentially have free level 2 extenders, and I can't steal a second one. So also we don't steal that, and then we see the Runick confirmation. They banish the linkage. Sure. They Flashing Fire, because they want to draw 2. Fair enough. They drew to Call by the Grave. Sometimes it's like that. And they drew Pimple Tap. Sometimes it's like that. And they drew Maxi. So we're stealing and sending Gigantic. And they also drew Destruction. So, like, they just drew, like, a nutty set of draws, so this completely turns off our recursion. And we're getting Afterburners. They Shotgun Maxi. They're gonna Destruction. They get a Engage. Really annoying. They get to draw 2. Here, I figure, the Runick names are like, there's so many Runick names on the bottom of their deck. So I figure it's very unlikely, and under Maxi, I kind of just want to get greedy and try to push without drawing them cards if I can avoid it. So we go for it. It goes through. Thank goodness. Let's just hit for 25. Didn't draw a card off the second, by the way, Maxi. We're just using this, Call by the Grave. That's an Infirm here. I'm okay with that. We let them Spright Jet. They already used Starter. And I'm expecting them to have a better Infirm target. Array, third Maxi, as you do. They make Gigantic, and they're getting Carrot. Now the good news is, we've seen all 3 Maxi. We literally can't get Maxi'd again. Thank goodness for that. Make Kagari. Kagari resolves, which I honestly wasn't really expecting. but they did draw the Ash. Okay, Flashing Fire. Now, I'd like to be clear, they would have carroted anyways, but we'd be able to get a full board clear off of that. And they're, like, running low enough on cards where it's feasible, like, having 2 negates would, do it for us. So, like, Ash was not ideal there. So they summon Jet. I don't want them getting another, starter. And I figure if they go for the negate, you know, they're down a guy anyways, I guess. I don't think they played this game very well. I don't think I played it great because I'm not good at the game. They go for Elf. Elf gets some Jet. Well, Blue gets some Jet. We go into combat. The idea is that we're going to try to clear the board. This was a very bad play from them, which we'll see why shortly. So they pop. Clearly at this point they're just going for deck out. We have 1 card in deck. It's Linkage, if you're wondering. Now because they did this, we get to summon Ray and we get to clear the board. And they just shouldn't have let us do this. So Ray Rose. Bam. Clear the board. So right here, I'm still not sure if I 100% agree with what I do here. By which I mean if I thought ahead, I might not agree with it, but it works out, and that's what matters. But I didn't actually think this ahead at the time. I'd say the normal blue, that's fantastic. Blue Jet, easy peasy. Judgment, easiest judgment of my life. And then we already know the last card in our deck, because everything else is banished and everything, so we draw our Linkage. Now in real time, this took me an embarrassing period of time to figure out. So you get in the extra deck. Rose will be in graveyard. I have a card on field. So, with no cards left in my deck, we send Seek, gain 1,000, hit, Linkage, for game with Kaina. The fact we had Judgment and Linkage left was just crazy. I'm 100% certain that the Spright player should have won that match. But what I do like about Spright, besides the fact there are a lot of varieties of it, is that I've seen there's a lot of room for misplays that I haven't seen people doing as much with, like, Sword Soul and stuff. In the event that this replay is still here, let's do it without commentary. Have fun. hope you enjoyed watching, especially if you watched it twice for some reason. Later.